Asheville has a great downtown, and we're in one of the older sections, and it's called Wall Street, and it's lined with restaurants, and we're told this is one of the top restaurants in town, the Marketplace. We're with Chef William Dissen. William, we read about reviews of restaurants, and everybody was kind of pointing us to you here down here on Wall Street. So, how long have you been here? And tell me, what's your philosophy?
Okay. Well, the Marketplace has been in Asheville for 33 years. I bought the restaurant a little over 3 years ago, and our mission here: we're a farm-to-table restaurant, and we try to source everything from within 100 miles of the restaurant. Obviously, you can't do that with everything, so when we can't get it local, we try to get from the most sustainable producers and purveyors possible. We're one of 35 restaurants outside of Monterey, California, that's a direct partner with the Monterey Bay Aquarium and their Seafood Watch. So we've made a pledge to only serve sustainable seafood.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's super. And what's one of your favorite dishes?
Gosh, one of our favorite dishes. Well, the menu changes seasonally. I like to tell folks that I come up with a formula every season, and as the season evolves and availability changes from our farmers, our menu evolves and changes as well.
Tell me about downtown Asheville. It seems like a really with it town. Sure,
it's definitely a funky place. You see a lot of T-shirts around town that say "Keep Asheville Weird," almost like Austin, Texas. But it's a kind of a funky place. It's really a haven for a lot of liberal folks. You see a lot of artists, musicians, chefs, restaurateurs, lots of farmers. Really, I tell people it's an interesting city to live in because almost feels a little bit like you're in Manhattan, feels a little bit like you're in Berkeley, California. It feels a little bit like you're in the South, and a little bit like Appalachia, kind of all rolled up into one here in Asheville.
It's neat. Can you prepare a dish for us to take a look at? One of your favorite dishes?
Oh gosh, one of the favorite dishes. Well, we have a really great dish, very simple in preparation, but really wonderful flavors. It's a local Sunburst Trout. So about 20 miles away in Canton, North Carolina, is a trout farm called Sunburst Trout Farm, and they've got some of the most sustainable, tastiest trout, I think, in the nation.
Can we take a peek in your kitchen?
Sure, we can take a peek.
Okay, great, super. Now, this is not a rainbow trout.
This is definitely not a rainbow trout. This is a wreck fish that comes off the South Carolina coast.
It's a big fish.
It is. So there's a place outside.
Did you say wreck fish?
Wreck fish, like WRECK.
Oh, okay. So he eats around
wrecks. Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
Just off the Charleston, South Carolina coast is a place called the Charleston Bump, which is right off the Gulf Stream, and so it's a place where the ocean floor comes up only about 300 or 400 feet from sea level. And so there's a lot of different wrecks and reefs there. And then this is a type of grouper also known as stone bass, and it feeds off all different crustaceans that are there in the different reefs and the wrecks in the area.
How old do you think this fish is?
Oh gosh, it's probably a good 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah. Okay. What are you going to do?
So I'm just going to show you how to butcher it. So we'll just kind of take it off the bone and show you what we.
Around and do that?
I'm going to flip it around, yeah, and show you what we do to portion it out.
Let's see.
Okay. Definitely a heavy fish.
How many pounds?
Oh, this is probably 35 pounds.
So you grow a lot of your own spices here too, I see?
Well, along with using a lot of local ingredients from local farms, we do try to supplement that with our herb garden here. We grow a lot of edible flowers and herbs that we'll use in our kitchen. So it's great as a chef to be able to just walk right out the door and snip off some herbs and use them super fresh to go right into our cooking. So I think as the guests can really taste the difference, you get that really bright flavor.
I see your wood pile here. Is that a particular kind of wood?
That's actually local oak and hickory. And so we have a large grill inside here. You see the round circle through the window.
Yes.
I tell a lot of people that's the wheel that steers the kitchen, and they look at me funny, and it's actually the crank that raises and lowers the grate on our grill.
That's
and
neat.
so we build a big wood fire there, kind of a campfire, let it burn down, and then that's what we roast all of our meats on.
Now, we had a tough time finding a place to park. Is Asheville really booming?
It is definitely. The Chamber of Commerce, they're saying that over the next few years we're about to double in tourism.
Wow.
Which is that's a lot. And so it really, Asheville in particular, the Biltmore State and the Blue Ridge Parkway are two of the major attractions. But downtown Asheville in particular is really kind of running a quick third behind there, just because of the amazing chefs and restaurants and the ease of walking around downtown. You can really walk around the city just within a few minutes and hours and really enjoy your time. There's a lot of great parks and great shops and boutiques and restaurants. Spend your time.
It's a terrific place to visit.
It is, definitely.
We've really enjoyed staying here.
Well, we really enjoy living here too. So
Well, thank you very much.
yeah, thanks.